seemed to be in the right place at the right time. But that's all a testament to his constant study of his opponent and his attention to detail. His talent was noticed across the state as he was named All-State in both his junior and senior seasons and was selected as my 2018 Player of the Year. After dropping their first 2 games in 2017, the team went on its longest winning streak in school history, not losing again until the district championship game. Some argue that was the best team in Reed Spring history. Moeller was a huge part of that. He followed that up with a senior year that saw him play both sides of the football and have great success in doing so, earning postseason honors at both positions. He even had a rushing touchdown that year to go along with a pick 6 the year before, and he also led the team in tackles both seasons. Ben graduated in May from the University of Missouri in Columbia with a degree in business marketing, and today he works for Playwear in Phoenix, Arizona. His plaque is also being presented by Lance Gosh. Gosh served as both head coach and defensive coordinator for Ben, one of the greatest linebackers in the history of Reed Spring football, Mr. Ben Moeller. Once again, your Hall of Fame class of 2024, Ben and Brian Moeller. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. I appreciate you, buddy.
Welcome back to RS Wolves TV here at the Reed Spring Media Studio. We got a good one on tap featuring the Reed Spring Wolves and the Clever Bluejays. We'll be right back after this short commercial break from your local sponsor.
So we offer topsoil, screen topsoil if people are wanting to refresh their gardens. We also offer a variety of different colors of landscape rock to update the outside of your business, your home. 2.5-inch evergreen, masonry sand, cobbles, 3/4-inch granite, red and black granite, 2.5-inch river rock. I can deliver it. You can bring a trailer. It's whatever's easiest for you. Some people like to bring their 5-gallon buckets and load up 5-gallon buckets just because they got like a small area to do. You can also buy it by a full scoop or a half scoop. It's honestly whatever's easiest for the customer.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this stream is being brought to you by Bones Stones Landscape Supply. If you need any rock salt for your driveways this winter, check them out at the corner of Highway 76 West in Reed Spring, Missouri. Yeah, as Keaston said, we are back in the studio. This is our first basketball game of the season. We will have the first girls game on Monday, but we're kicking it off with the varsity boys. Reed Spring kind of having a little bit of a rocky start. Clever can say the same. Reed Spring starting 1-3, Clever 0-4. Reed Spring's only win is to Spokane. They've also lost to Lebanon and Forsyth twice. Clever could be turning around this season, but Reed Springs hoping to do the same. Keyston?
Yeah, I mean, the Wolves with a rocky start, and so has Clever. I mean, the Wolves losing to Lebanon in their first game, bouncing back against Spokane, and then losing 2 straight times to Forsyth, both in a tournament and in the regular season game. So they're kind of, I mean, they're coming off of a 2-game losing streak. They have to win to get momentum, and Clever is coming off of an 0-4 start. They are definitely needing a win today to get back on track. Both teams needing to win. Obviously, we had the Mollers being inducted just before this game started.
Yeah, for sure. As Perry was talking about, Coach Moeller didn't bring a winning aspect. We still had a couple of rocky years, but he brought that football spirit, that was able to give us the opportunity to have a state final berth that unfortunately didn't go our way last year. But hopefully these football boys can rub off onto us a little bit, and we can get this basketball season started right. Coming to this season, Keyston, we only have one returning starter from an 8-18 season last year. That's Maverick Porter, a 5'11" point guard who can shoot from all 5 spots. But another guy that's going to be taking shots, I should say another 2 guys that are going to be taking a lot of shots, is Jaden Turner and Brody Pettigrew. We're going to be talking about that a lot later on into this game.
Yeah, so far both Jaden Turner and Brody have had pretty good seasons to start out. Jaden, he is the
47, something like that.
Yeah, and he's the power forward to this team. He's a big guy, and he can definitely get down low as well as shoot from far. And Brody he's I like to say he's kind of like a sharpshooter.
Ooh.
He loves to shoot from deep, and he will make any shot if you leave him open.
Yeah, but then somebody that we also got to talk about is Vince Hembry, a 6'5" junior forward who he's a long, looking almost like monkey arms. He's got real long arms. He's definitely going to be looking to be in the paint, blocking shots, blocking people out. He doesn't have the size, physically. He's got the height, but not the physical size. But hopefully he's able to throw his way around pretty well.
He reminds me of more like a Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren type like build. He's very tall and lengthy. He doesn't have the more physical side, although he has been getting into the gym a lot more. Yeah. But he's working at getting to that physical side so he can turn it into that really good center that the Wolves desperately need. Yeah, for sure. The Wolves have got a lot of good guards, a couple good point guards, and a couple notable players, but we really need a solid rock that we can lean on, that we can dump it down in the paint, and we can score 2 points easy. Because looking at the scores, they're rough. We played some really good teams. Lebanon's a 5A school, and then Forsyth, they just got a rock of a team. Drew Boyd is just such a good player. Yeah, the Wolves. I feel like the thing that has really been killing them in these games is they have just been getting down on the scoreboard way too quick, way too early on in the game, which demoralizes a team if you let that happen.
Oh, yeah, it has to.
So the Wolves, the key to the game for the Wolves today, they have to kind of be able to either stay with or lead the team early on, get a good head start on the scoreboard. Because if they don't, and Clever goes up by 10, it's going to be down from there.
Yeah,
now Clever has to make sure that they can get a really good head start. I feel like whichever team gets a better head start today is the team with the best chance to win. Both these teams very evenly stacked, and I feel like that's going to be the game changer for tonight.
Yeah, for sure. Reed Springs, they're definitely, as me and Keyston had the podcast that we run I think last week or the week before last, and we were talking about college football and the conference play and all that, and with 4 people playing for the national championship, Florida State didn't get in. But then there's that argument of strength of schedule, and Reed Spring has got a strong schedule. Played Forsyth twice, played Lebanon, Spokane, which Spokane's always just got such a good team. You know, they kind of remind me of a Texas A&M where they can just walk in on any given day and beat somebody. But they got a rough season. We drew Nixa first round, JQH Arena. I'm sorry, it's Great Southern Bank Arena now. It got renamed, but in the blue and gold, we have Nixa first round. That's definitely going to be a rough game for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know, the strength of schedule is only going to get tougher going into next year. Obviously, we all know the Wolves, the Reed Spring School District has decided to move from the Big 8 to the Mid-Lakes Conference, which is a predominantly
Basketball team.
yeah, they love their basketball. And we've been, you know, more of a football school for the past few years, and that's why we're in the Big 8. Now, things are kind of flipping. I think we might be becoming more of a basketball school. Obviously, our football is very dominant as well, but our basketball is only on the rise from here. Yeah. And I feel like that was a really good motive in, you know, moving to the Mid-Lakes, because the Mid-Lakes Conference has such a dominant basketball program within their conference.
Yeah, no, with Stratford, Fairgrove, Skyline,
Forsyth,
yeah, I even with Clever's in there too. Just teams like that, and then we're as long with us, Stratford Catholic and Hollister are trailing along with us into the Mid-Lakes Conference and leaving the Big 8. Big 8 is, instead of from an East and West standpoint, they're just going to be one merged team. But it's definitely talking with Mr. Welby, who definitely stick around during the halftime show. Don't turn that TV off, ladies and gentlemen. I will have a personal interview, a sit-down interview in the studio with Mr. Welby. That should be amazing. But talking with him, he kind of just laid it out as, it's as simple as this. We're not having to drive 2.5+ hours to go to one game. And sure, it's on a Friday night, but what if you're playing softball, you know, and you got a Tuesday game? Well, you're going to have to go to Seneca. You're not going to want to wake up that next Wednesday, you know, or a basketball game where they could be any night of the week, you know. Football's not just the thing that we got to be thinking about.
We do also have sideline reporter Colin Halick coming in at the end of the first and at the end of the third, so stick around for that as well as the Weldy interview.
Yeah, for sure.
We will be right back for Wolves basketball after this short commercial break.
Here at Jim's Historic Barbershop, you always get an old school barbershop experience. Classic haircuts at an affordable price. Traditional straight razor shaves with hot towels and all the extras. All with the feeling of the original barbershop experience.
For the love you give, they just won't take. You can ask them, please.
Come visit Jim's Historic Barbershop in downtown Reed Spring.
For over 10 years, Lakeside Computer and Signs has provided the Lake community with PC repairs, upgrades, security, and virus protection. Our goal is to make your computer experience as trouble-free as possible. From helping you upgrade your hard drives to software troubleshooting, we have specialists to solve your technology needs. Come see us on Highway 13, just north of Harder House in Kimberling City.
At Oakley Auto World, we strive to be your all-around best option when buying a vehicle. high-quality inventory that goes through a 128-point inspection, a service department available to anyone needing it, the custom T-Rock Jeeps for people wanting something unique, and customer service that works to get the right vehicle at the right price. Come see us at Oakley Auto World.
It's more than just a class.
More than a sport.
More than an instrument.
More than a lecture.
It's not just a debate.
It's not just a video.
It's not just a play.
It's not just a club.
It's the relationships we build.
It's the memories we make.
It's being part of a brotherhood.
It's being in this together.
It's about lifelong lessons.
It's about who has your back.
It's the journeys we take.
It's Reed Spring High School.
It's a world-class education.
Purchase your tracks today.
So we offer topsoil, screen topsoil if people are wanting to refresh their gardens. We also offer a variety of different colors of landscape rock to update the outside of your business, your home. 2.5-inch evergreen, masonry sand, cobbles, 3/4-inch granite, red and black granite, 2.5-inch river rock. I can deliver it. You can bring a trailer. It's whatever's easiest for you. Some people like to bring their 5-gallon buckets and load up 5-gallon buckets just because they got like a small area to do. You can also buy it by a full scoop or a half scoop. It's honestly whatever's easiest for the customer.
For over 10 years, Lakeside Computer and Signs has provided the Lake community with PC repairs, upgrades, security, and virus protection. Our goal is to make your computer experience as trouble-free as possible. From helping you upgrade your hard drives to software troubleshooting, we have specialists to solve your technology needs. Come see us on Highway 13, just north of Harder House in Kimberling City.
Welcome back to Our Schools TV here for the start of Reed Spring versus Clever going on tap tonight. Obviously, we talked a little bit pregame before we went into commercials. Mostly, just to sum it up, the Wolves, it's either the Wolves get out in front and they have a good chance, or Clever gets out in front and they have a really good chance.
Yeah, for sure. The Wolves really we gotta rely on that first quarter from here on out, unless we can really change something. Because we've seen that when we get in a bit of a rut in the game, it's definitely not easy to dig it out. Not even for the Wolves, just period as for a sports team at all. You need a really big play. So Wolves are gonna have to play hard-nosed basketball, get really physical. You're gonna have to be careful on the fouls because we do have a deep team, but it's not as experienced as we would definitely like to have for a team that is coming off 8-18. Kind of reminds me of 2 years ago when we had a lot of young players in the football team, and the next year went and made a state title run. I don't know if we're gonna do that next year, but it's it just kind of gives me that hope that maybe this can be that transitional year of we kind of get it figured out and get it going.
Yeah, some notables to watch out for this Clever basketball team is Braden Birch, who is 5'8", senior point guard. Lane Mendenhall, 6'1", senior forward. And then finally you have Peebles, Mr. Lucas Peebles, 5'10", only a sophomore, and at the guard, one of the guard positions. So watch out for those guys tonight, as they will make a big impact for this Clever team.
Yeah, all three of those players are starters. So is number 21 Kendall Piper and number 22 Braden Flood. Those are your 5 starting players for the Clever Bluejays. Now let's see who we got starting for the Wolves. And they're gonna give us a little bit of a fun intro. Got all the lights going out. It's gonna look good. Do believe they got a little bit of a hype video made. That's awesome to see for the Wolves. Get them a little excited.
Yeah, they definitely need that kind of pump up.
Yeah.
For today, obviously coming off of 2 straight losses, both to Forsyth. Hopefully this will pump them up enough to get them on track and win this game to move up to 2-3.
Yeah, it's certainly not the start we wanted for the season, but all you can do is turn it up and get going from here.
Right now they're currently running their hype video on the projector. They did hire a professional to make this hype video.
I've seen a couple of the pictures. Man, they look good.
Definitely.
They definitely knew what they were doing there. Something that not many viewers may know, but the head coach for the Blue Jays is Sean Price. He was a JV coach here under Barry Yoakum, our old head coach. And there is number 0, Jace Bolin, a junior guard, 5'7". Maverick Porter, number 2, a junior guard, 5'10". Little handshakes, looking very nice. There's Brody Pettigrew, a sophomore. That's number 4. He is 6 foot tall. Then you got the big man, Vince Henry, a junior forward at 6'5". And then rounding it off, we got a forward, number 23, Jaden Turner, 6 foot as well. Wolves are coached by Austin Kendrick. Athletic trainer is Crystal Robinson.
Yeah, Crystal, one of the better athletic trainers in the area. We saw her a couple times during the football season.
I definitely have a bit of a bias to her. Maybe it's just because she's repping the hometown, but she is a very good athletic trainer. She's very flexible with the boys. And Vince gets it started off very well. Jace can bring the ball down. And he's tries to do what he wants.
Jace is going to go inside. Ball is stolen from him. Good steal there by Clever. Looking one near the half court.
That was Peebles that got the steal.
Pass it off to 21.
Ooh.
Low pass to 5.
He kicked it, but
He's going to go into the inside. That one's up and good. The score is now 2-0. Clever is up by 2.
Yeah, getting that first blood.
Good pass out to Pettigrew. Pump fake out to Bolin. Back inside to Henry. He's going to go up and he sinks it in. Tie game 2 apiece now. Both teams very evenly matched.
Something that I'm immediately seeing is I'm glad that we're not getting pressed. When we got pressed against Forsyth, we had a tough time breaking that press. In the second game, we did a lot better with it, but still we're definitely dealing with some.
That one is up and off the side iron. Stolen by Bolin. Bolin's going to go on to the inside. Stolen back.
He was trying to do something fancy and throw it off Bolin's knee, but he'd stepped out of bounds before he was able to do that. That was Braden Verge trying to make something pretty.
Here we go. Bolin to pass it in. He's going to go out to Porter. Back out to Turner. Inside Henry. Ball almost stolen. Porter able to pick it back up. Out to Bolin. Looking to go inside. Tipped up to Pettigrew.
Pettigrew was trying to find an open pass on a shot, but wasn't able to find it.
Good ball movement right now for the Wolves. Turner going inside. He's going to pass it out, and they're going to call a travel before he could get that out.
Oh, come on. So the Wolves are sitting at 2-2 here. Clever's going to have the ball now. Get the call from Coach Price and move down the court.
And a 3-ball hit right there.
That was by Peebles, right?
Yeah, good shot there. The score is now 5-2. Mavericks going to try and push in. And I think that might be another travel call. No, a reach in, I believe. Yep, it'll be Bolin to pass it in for the Wolves.
Merrick and Brody ran into each other on accident, but
Brody gets it outside. Passes it off to Turner, back outside to Bolin. He's going to go inside, looking to get up. No good. Rebound, Clever. Good work so far by Clever to get the ball away from the Wolves. That's why they have a 3-point lead so far.
Clever's playing very timid.
Wolves currently in man defense right now. He's going to try and go inside. Nothing working. He's going to pass right back out. Pettigrew all over him.
We got the man defense with Vince staying in the center and just moving around.
There you go, back out. Trying to drive in, pass it right back out to the 3-point line. Staying around the 3-point line here. He's going to go inside, looking for another teammate.
Piper hits Peebles out, and there's a shot.
That was
falls.
Up and good.
That was.
Clever up now 8-2. Clever getting a good lead so far, up by 6. The 2 threes helping them out tremendously. Porter on the outside. He's going to try and drive in. Can't find anything. Find someone else outside. That's Pettigrew. He's going to find Porter back out. That's Turner. Trying to pass to Henry. Cannot get in. Good ball movement here by the Wolves. Here's Pettigrew. That one's going to go up and no.
Bounced around a little bit. Wanted to go in. Wasn't able to find it.
Almost a very lucky shot there by Pettigrew. Clever doing a good job to get the ball up slow towards the court. Good defense here so far by the Wolves. He tries to passes it out. That one's up and hits the top of the backboard.
I thought that was a stoppage of play, but I guess not. They're going to let it run. Jaden goes way down the court.
Turner gets it in.
Goes coast to coast, makes it 8-4.
Lowers the deficit to just 4 now.
Wolves are feeling the effects of the big man.
Here you go, 5 has it, passing it back down. Trying to drive in, back out to 21. Way over the head of the man. And I think they might call that on the Wolves for a reach-in foul. That might explain why the pass went so array. Pass it to the inside. Good spin shot, and he greens it.
That was good defense by Jaden, but he had to be careful because if he jumped up, that was definitely going to get called a foul.
Scored now 10-4. Clever up by 6 yet again. Henry has it on the outside. Back out to Pettigrew. Back out to Porter. He's going to pull up from deep and off the back iron. Ooh. Henry tried to reel it in but couldn't. Clever did a good job to keep it away from him. Clever has another opportunity to extend the lead to 8, maybe 9. This one is for 3, and he's got it.
Of course it's going to go. Clever's been hot all night. There's 2 minutes and 34 seconds left, and man, Clever's feeling it. It is.
Clever has 13. Reed Spring has 4. And a timeout called here. Wolves need to use this to try and get back into this game.
They need to rally the troops, so to speak. Coach AK, he was sick last game, so wasn't able to make it to the second Forsyth game. And Wolves, honestly, kind of looked a bit better, and that's definitely not on AK's props. I think that we just had we'd seen Forsyth, so we kind of knew that they run a heavy press. But that's something that we got to figure out quick, because teams like Nixa, they're going to see that and they're going to exploit it as much as they can.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The stands are looking pretty good, pretty packed for a Friday night, and it's
good little student section there too. Here we go. Pettigrew's going to walk down court with the ball. Oh no, sorry, that's Bowling. Out to Turner.
That's going to be a travel. Jaden, yeah, you took one too many steps right there, and you can't do that, man.
Clever will take back possession. Just too many mistakes here by the Wolves that could be very avoidable. But they continue to make these same mistakes, like traveling, fouling, and just turning over a ball, really. And here we go. Clever with a good shot here to put it up 15-4.
Oh, and Clever has the ball. There was a bit of a miscommunication on the pass. I'm not sure what that is, but Clever jumped at that mistake. I believe there was a foul on the play or something happened, but Wolves are going to get the ball back here. No, I believed it was the Wolves, but no, it's Clever.
Yep, Clever will get the ball to try and extend the lead. Back up to 11. Ooh, almost out of bounds. Good job to keep it in play. And tiptoeing the half court now. Just looking for any open guy.
Clever kind of reminds you of the way Skyline plays, very slow, kind of lull you to sleep with their pass it back and forth between each other. They don't force anything, and that's what they're doing right now. 22. Braden Flood's definitely their big man, but he seems very comfortable being outside of the arc. And there's number 1, Braden Birch, the 5'8" senior, who's definitely showing his worth.
Yeah, what a 3. Scored now 17-4. Clever has been barraging the 3-point line, and that pass goes away.
Yeah, that was something that I noticed at Forsyth. One of our biggest problems, and it kind of just seems like a false start penalty in football. It's our passing. We need to We need to get good solid passes that have strength behind them, and we know where they're going. Now I understand that a few of them are going to get tipped and stuff, but we got to kind of take a deep breath and move on to the next play. And there's Jaden going down
pass
low.
Cannot get in. I think that is a foul. So
Yep, that'll be
Turner
2
will
shots.
go to the line to try and get 6 on the board to get the deficit down to just 11.
Jaden plays center for the Wolves in the football field, so definitely happy to have his size and physicality on the basketball court. Got his little stance,
This
goes for it.
first one is no good.
Free throws. There's an old saying, an old adage says free throws win games. And you kind of think back, well, you missed 5 free throws and you only lost by 8. It's like, well, that would have been a lot different game, free throws. And there he sinks the second one. Nice job, Jaden. But
For the most part, the Wolves in the past have been very solid with free throws, but so far this season, I mean, yeah, it's only the beginning of the season, but
Yeah.
they haven't been very fluent with their free throws thus far. A rough start.
there's Nathan in the mix. Maverick was taken out. I'm guessing either he's tired or trying to keep him fresh or maybe a bit of foul trouble. But just over 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. And ladies and gentlemen, stick around. We will be going to a sideline report with Colin Halick here after this first quarter.
Good pass out to the outside.
Brody's
Pettigrew, good defense, but I think they'll go out of bounds on him. So Clever will retain possession here.
4.1 seconds left.
Let's see if they want to be aggressive and try and shoot it off, or if they just want to.
Yeah, they're going to be a little aggressive. Nathan's going to be aggressive too. Oh, and just time runs out with 5 to 17. Let's take it down to Colin Halick on the court to see what his thoughts are for the first quarter.
Thank you, Colin, for the good sideline report. And the Wolves starting off slow so far in this game. They're down by 12. Landon, what do you think they need to do to fix this and try and get back into this game?
We got to lock down our defense, and we got to have better passing. I'm not much for sugarcoating, and I really think that's what we got to do. We got to have good, strong passes that we know where we're sending it. And then with the 3-point, we let up 4 or 5 threes right there, and they were just dead even threes. They weren't hitting anything but net, if that. Clever's a strong team. They know what they're doing. They've definitely been in the gym over the summer. They're ready to go. So we're gonna have to be real aggressive.
Ooh, good tip there by Porter. Good steal. Looking this up, the offense here out to Bolin, back out to Turner. That's Kamen Hutchinson down there, subbing in. And stoppage in play. I think it's on the Wolves. Another turnover.
Yeah, that was
to start out this game.
Came in for Vince and Maverick came in for Brody. So definitely keeping our boys fresh.
The Wolves starting to starting a full court press. Clever doing a good job to break it. One has it outside, guarded by Mitchell. Back down to 5. Back down to center. He's got it up and good. Clever now has 19. Reed Spring 5. Clever is running away with this one, up by 14. Porter outside gets it out to Hutchinson. That's up. That's off the back iron yet again. Hutchinson trying to rebound it.
It did go out of bounds on the Blue Jays, so it will be Wolves' ball. Wolves got to get something going here quick, or we could be staring down the barrel of halftime, and the Wolves are still down by a lot.
Yeah, that would be not very good for Reed Spring. Porter got it outside. That one's up and good shot there by Turner. They're going to full court press yet again. Clever breaking it yet again. Back out to 5. His three-pointer, no good off the front iron. Rebound Mitchell. He's looking for Turner. He got him. Turner out to Bolin. Bolin looking for someone to pass to. Passes it out to Turner. They are guarding Porter with an emphasis down to Mitchell. He cannot get it in.
But there's a foul in the play, so it will be inbounds for the Wolves.
Bolin to inbound for the Wolves. Bolin looking for someone. Lobs it out to Porter. Back out to Turner. Mitchell now has the ball. Number 3 covering. Hutchinson gets it out to Bolin. This three-pointer no good. It wouldn't have mattered anyways.
There's a foul on the play.
I believe that was a travel on Hutchinson before he could get it off. So Clever will get the ball back up by 12.
Kamen is one of the only seniors that's seen a bit of court time. James Daddy's not dressed out. I believe he's injured. But Aiden Redburn is another senior that is seeing a little bit of court time. But I believe he's on vacation. So, I mean, that's definitely fun. But missing the home opener, you know?
Here we go. One outside. Getting it out to 5. Just living on the three-point line right now is Clever.
I mean, why wouldn't you? Your shots are dropping, and that's no fault of the Wolves. That's just Clever knows how to shoot the dang ball.
The Wolves are now playing zone defense after man wasn't working earlier.
But the problem with zone defense is if you guys get slacked on one side and they kind of drift over a little bit, and a good team will see that, they'll throw it out like right there and they'll shoot that.
Wolves getting way physical down
that
low.
One is up and good nonetheless. Score now 21-7. Clever is now up by a lot.
Yeah, Clever up by 14 here. Wolves need to do something drastic.
Here go out to Bolin. Looking for someone driving in. Tipped by a Clever defender. I believe that's out of bounds on Clever. Yep, Wolves will retain possession. Bolin to inbound yet again. Nope, never mind. Pettigrew subbing in for Bolin. He's going to inbound it. Back out to Porter. Porter going inside. He's going to get it up. No good. Off the back iron again. Just overshooting the ball just a tad to where it looks like it's going in, but the back iron just denies him every single time. Here's Clever now with the ball.
Yeah, he's a guy who's been playing JV, but because I believe it's because there's just so many varsity players. But he's definitely somebody to talk about coming up to varsity. But there's a timeout on the play.
Believe timeout was called by Clever, and this varsity lineup is. I heard from a source this varsity lineup is never set in stone. The coaching staff has emphasis on. You have to keep your spot throughout the entire season, and if you can't keep that spot, someone else will get that spot. Other than you.
I agree with that. There's not contracts on the line. This is high school basketball. Your feelings hurt. Tough noogies. You work harder.
It's like a guy like a freshman Isaac Hayes, number 5. he's starting guard for the JV team, you know. And I would definitely be okay with seeing him come up to varsity. He's got the talent. He's got the idea for it. He's in it.
Here we go. Clever to inbound it deep in their own backcourt. Going to take it slow, moving up court.
4 minutes left in the quarter. They're just letting time tick away.
I feel like what Clever is doing is playing a very slow game. That way the Wolves don't get the ball too much. That way they don't have a good chance to come back in.
Yeah.
Ball movement is at a supreme right now for Clever. And whenever they do get an open shot, they take it and they make it every single time, just deteriorating this defense so far today.
Yeah, and you saw Brody come way out there. He has to because Clever, he might be afraid that they might take a shot, you know.
And this time he's going to shoot it in. And I think that was
that's a foul on the floor. So shot, it won't be in the air, so it'll be inbound. Oh,
Clever will keep possession.
No, it'll be a free. No, yeah, okay. He's on the ground, so because there's not enough fouls, it won't be going for shots.
Here we go. Number 21 to inbound it for Clever. Number 5 takes a shot. That is up off the front iron. Rebounded by Maverick, and there's another foul on the floor.
I think that's a reach around, maybe?
I believe Clever will keep possession. I don't know what that foul was for. Oh my goodness, he just lobbed it up there way to number 5.
I mean, no sense in throwing it right inbounds when you're scoring right there. Set up the play, let it develop, and then go for a shot from there.
21 outside, looking for anyone right now. He is just carrying this ball. Number 5 back out to number 11. They're going to keep it on the 3-point line. 21 is just holding the ball. The Wolves have to get it back at some point. They've taken off 2 minutes off the clock. And finally, Clever commits a mistake, so the Wolves will take back possession. That was one of the longest possessions I think I've ever seen from a single offense.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Nevada's offense with Jack Cheney at the running back. You know, they just got a downhill run stopper that gets 5, 6, 7 yards a carry. You know, and it just demoralizes the defense, and it takes so much time off the clock. And there's Maverick with a 3.
No good. Rebound, and I think there's a foul on the play.
Vince was going to go back up and could have gotten 2. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Here we go. Push. Oh, he got pushed. Oh, he's teeing somebody up.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, that ain't good to see.
Who did he tee up? I think he teed up number 5.
Yeah.
On Clever.
Could be. I'm not sure why. But,
Yep, it will be a Clever person. Yep, that does seem like it. They're talking to him, so. Maverick Porter will come down to shoot the free throws, and it'll be 2 free throws, and then we'll get the ball back, so.
Porter can make the first one. Like I said, they've been having free throw troubles all year. That one is good.
Porter's going to prove you wrong right there, Mr. Chaplin. Here, we got
Score is now 8-21.
To make it 9-21.
That one is up and good again.
9-21. The Wolves will retain possession because of the technical foul. Now, just for the viewers at home, if you don't know what a technical kind of does, basketball, there's kind of ideas of flagrant and flagrant fouls and then flagrant 1, whatever. But technical, for the first one, say I get a technical, I will, it only counts as a regular foul. You know, you can get 5 fouls, but the second technical you get, whether that will be your 5th foul or your 2nd foul, you're out of the game. So, and then here's Vince to shoot his free throws.
That one is up and no good. The score will stay 9-21.
Second one falls there for the big man.
So the score is now 10-21. Wolves down by 11. Out to Mitchell. Back out to Porter.
They're playing heavy man.
Down low to Henry. And I think that's another travel on the Wolves.
That's basic game time mistakes, yeah. I know it's going to happen, but that's definitely got to get cleaned up later on in the season. We're going to be playing better teams and fighting for bigger games.
There you go, Wolves playing full court press yet again. Clever's done a good job to break it all season, and they do it again.
Oh, but Nathan got greedy there, and it paid off.
Out to Porter, can he get it in? No, blocked shot by number 3.
He gets stuffed.
Wow, good play there by number 3 to block the shot. Back out to 5, 22 on the outside.
Ooh. Lucas Peebles loses a little bit. Now they're going to slow it down. Number 11, Xander Cummins.
Here we go. That one's up and no good. I think that was a charge. Good job by Terry to set it up.
Yeah, judging by the Blue Jays kind of chagrined at that call in the student section. I'm pretty happy with that. Jaden's learning how to take charge. Really taking a charge, you should have like a college course on it, you know, because it's half you got to set it up right, and half you got to kind of fake it, because you got to yell, you got to fall at the right time, you know, you got to make it work believable. It's like Hollywood action, you know, there's a whole course to it. Keith's laughing at it.
Here we go. Turner outside.
Jay's going down. Nathan with the 3. Oh, it doesn't go, but Vince is going to try and get a rebound. I believe there's a foul on the play.
I believe that's foul on Henry.
Yeah.
Clever will get another chance to add on. The Wolves just turn the ball over way too much in terms of fouls and just ill-advised passes.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go, number 5 to inbound it for Clever. They're going to try and break the press yet again. They've done a really good job all night. Mitchell and Gene Greedy playing really tight on him.
I mean, that's what's gonna, if that's what it takes to win this game, that's what it takes to win this game. Ooh.
Bowling falls down.
Could have been a push-off, but nothing called.
3 outside. Back out to 11.
That was a good.
Gonna get it inside. 23 up and good.
Nope, it won't count. There was a travel called on him. So score will stay 21-10 with 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the second quarter.
There we go, Bowling. We're walking down court. We got just under a minute left in the half. Stay tuned for halftime. We do have an interview with Hayford and Roby. Yet again, we had this kind of tradition in football. We're going to bring it in on basketball. Here goes Nathan Mitchell up and no good. Rebound Clever. Mitchell trying to steal it back.
Rebounds are a big problem for us. We aren't going up strong and getting the ball back. That could bite us in the butt later.
Just under 30 seconds now to play in the half. I see Cooper Sturkins now in the game.
He's a guy who just picked it up this year, but after taking a couple year hiatus, but he's coming back with a vengeance for sure, and he's showing why he deserves to be on the varsity team.
Here we go, number 5 out to 23. He's looking for someone. Out to number 3. He's going to shoot it up. That is way air ball. And that's going to be the end of the half. Reed Spring 10, Clever 21. Clever dominating up by 11. And we'll be right back for the Weldy Hayford interview right after this short commercial break.
So we offer topsoil, screen topsoil. If people wanting to refresh their gardens. We also offer a variety of different colors of landscape rock to update the outside of your business, your home. 2.5-inch evergreen, masonry sand, cobbles, 3/4-inch granite, red and black granite, 2.5-inch river rock. I can deliver it. You can bring a trailer. It's whatever's easiest for you. Some people like to bring their 5-gallon buckets and load up 5-gallon buckets just because they got like a small area to do. You can also buy it by a full scoop or a half scoop. It's honestly whatever's easiest for the customer.
For over 10 years, Lakeside Computer and Signs has provided the Lake community with PC repairs, upgrades, security, and virus protection. Our goal is to make your computer experience as trouble-free as possible. From helping you upgrade your hard drives to software troubleshooting, we have specialists to solve your technology needs. Come see us on Highway 13, just north of Harder House in Kimberling City.
At Oakley Auto World, we strive to be your all-around best option when buying a vehicle. High-quality inventory that goes through a 128-point inspection, a service department available to anyone needing it, the custom T-Rock Jeeps for people wanting something unique, and customer service that works to get the right vehicle at the right price. Come see us at Oakley Auto World.
Welcome back here to RS Wolves TV with an exclusive interview with our principal, Dr. Weldon.
I'm not a
not
doctor.
No,
I'm not
sorry,
a doctor.
Mr. Weldy.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I mean, I'll call you doctor if you want me to.
No.
So, Mr. Weldy, I was talking with you earlier, and you said that you were a basketball coach. Talk me through how that changes your look of basketball with high school, and then even in different aspects of it all.
So I coached basketball for 10 years. And then after that, when I got out of coaching basketball, I started reffing basketball. So coaching basketball is one thing, but it was crazy. I coached basketball for a decade, and then I started reffing, and I realized really quickly I had, all those years coaching, I had no idea how to ref.
Jeez.
But boy, all those years I told refs how to ref. But anyway, but yeah, with that, basketball has always been one of my favorite sports to watch. I wasn't a very good basketball player. I was really good at defense, but shooting was always a problem for me. And I could dribble, so basketball wasn't my favorite. But I played anyway. I'm from Aurora, so we all played all three sports, and and that's why I love it here, because I see some guys out there like Jay, for example. Like, he told me basketball is his number one, but he still plays football and he does these other things because, like, there's guys on the floor right now that football's their number one. You see what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
So how we all help each other out, and so that's pretty cool to see. So.
No, yeah, definitely. So, I got to ask you, being a coach for 10 years and then a ref, what do you think the Wolves got to do, starting off 1-3 in this game? What do you think we can do, not only in this game, but in this season to kind of turn this tough start around?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't necessarily call it a tough start. I mean, Coach AK was sick this week, and our new assistant coach, Coach Shearer, I stepped into practice because Coach AK had to miss, and I stepped into practice just because I knew what I was going to see, because we're pretty fortunate. Coach Shearer, most probably don't know this, but he's been a head coach for a long time, and now he's an assistant. So even talking with Coach Kendrick when he came back, I was like, man, how nice is it to to be sick, I know that's not nice, but know that your program's in good hands.
Oh, no, for sure.
And between Coach Shearer and Coach Asbill, I mean, we're really fortunate with the staff we have. So as far as what I saw in the first half, like defensively, we've got to do a better job closing out. We're not blocking out well on defense. Offensively, like we move without the ball well, and most teams that struggle on the offensive side, they don't move well without the ball.
Yeah.
And we do that. I mean, we always have 5 guys moving. We're not putting the ball on the floor when we don't have to with the dribble. We're not trying to do too much on offense. Shots just aren't falling, and shots are going to fall eventually if you do all those other things. But we're well coached. I got to watching our full court press there the last minute and a half of the first half, and our full court press does a really good job of transitioning back into defense, and so we're kind of slowing them down a little bit, not allowing for that transition. But at the end of the day, better closeouts on defense and keep doing what we're doing on offense. Just I hope we're not getting frustrated with shots not falling, because if there's one thing I know about a guy that gets frustrated when shots don't fall, like they don't fall when you're frustrated. So just keeping that positive mindset, and again, we got the right people in place, we got the right players. I told the girls team the other day they're a click team. And I think our boys are the same. This is the first time I've seen our boys play. But what I mean by a click team is once it clicks, we're going to be all right. And so hopefully it clicks sooner rather than later. But every practice I've been in, boys and girls, like we're working hard. So it's good. We're going to figure it out.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Weldy.
Hey, no problem.
We'll be right back with the second half after this commercial break and after the halftime.
Welcome back to Arsenal's TV here for Clever versus Reed Spring. So far we got a good one, and the score is now 21-10. Wolves down by 11. What's your take on it so far?
I think Mr. Weldy said it perfectly in the halftime show. When the shots aren't falling, if we can get it, then there's one that doesn't fall for Clever. But if Vince is trying to get a jump ball there or something, there it finally goes. But once we can get the shots to fall, it'll should be pretty easy then.
Yeah, the Wolves just in a shooting slump. And that's a miss by Clever. Score still 21-10. Here's Turner lining up with the ball. Back out to Bolin. Back to Turner. He's going to get in. Ooh, stolen.
It's the ball taken from him. But I believe there's a foul. It's going back to Wolves. There's something there going back Wolves' way.
Yep. Bolin will pass it in for the Wolves here. Here we go. Porter outside loses the ball. Turner outside looking for Bolin, gets it to him. Back out to Henry. Oh, stolen by Clever. He's got a clear path. It's up, and that one is no good.
There's definitely a foul in the play. Maverick was on him too much. So it'll be an inbound by So that'll be an inbound for the Clever Bluejays. I think that surprisingly Maverick didn't get subbed out. You gotta be careful with foul trouble. You only get 5 fouls, and you gotta be very limited with them.
That one's up and no good. Wolves fighting for it.
Surprise!
Turner finally
not a
gets
foul.
up with it.
Ooh.
Turner driving in. He's got a free basket, and it is good.
12-21 now for the Wolves, getting it started here early in the third quarter.
Here you go, Clever with the ball. Just kind of passing it out on the three-point area. Here we go, up and no good. Tries to rebound, but it will go out of bounds on Clever. So the Wolves will retain possession here, try and get back into this game. So far, I mean, they're down by a lot. They're down by 9 right now.
But I mean, it's not a lot when you're down by
It's only 3 possessions.
Yeah, Wolves can definitely get it back here. And there's a shot by Jace. Oh, that won't go, but Wolves are fighting for the rebound.
Can't get it. Clever gets the ball. Porter playing man. Clever's taking it slow, just trying to waste time off of this clock. Here we go, Wolves have possession. Here we go, Clever with the ball. Jaden Turner takes a hard fall there after trying to block the shot. And he's visibly hurt. Ref checking on Turner, making sure he's okay. He took a very hard fall there, but able to get back up.
I think the thing that I got to worry about most is the amount of sweat he's going to drop on the floor. Jeez, Jaden. Nah, I'm good friends with Jaden. Share a couple classes with him.
Here we go. Clever. Couple cross moves. Back out 21. Stolen by Nathan Mitchell. Turner taking it down the court.
Passes it away to Jace. He had an open shot to the lane. Doesn't take it though. Jace sets up the offense.
There you go. Turner back outside to Porter. Porter looking for someone. Back out to Bolin. Bolin driving in, out to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to get in. No good. Rebound, Clever. Wolves just not able to get any of these shots to fall so far tonight.
It just ain't clicking for us, I guess. But Clever is scoreless so far in the third quarter, I will say.
Here we go. Clever playing a very slow game. Out to 1. Back to 21. Clever playing a very slow game. The Wolves currently in zone. Back out to 21. He's got a wide open lane.
It's Kendall Piper on the score.
I believe that will be a charge on Clever.
Ooh, and it will not count. Wait.
Did that count or no?
That did not count, okay, so it will be 21-12. Wiping up the sweat here for just a second, and then we'll resume play.
Here we go, Wolves going down court with the ball.
Yeah, Jace is leading the ball, gets it back out to Jaden. Jaden faking it, going down, passes back out to Maverick. Maverick's wide open, he's got the shot, it doesn't go.
Off the front iron yet again. Just the Wolves team is just not counting these shots in. Ooh, another steal by Mitchell, but I believe that went out of bounds before he could pass it out.
It did.
And timeout on the floor.
Timeout Clever, so
there's a good chance for Wolves to talk things over, try and get back into this game. Remember, the score is still only, the Wolves are still only down by 9. That's a 3-possession game. As long as they can get 3 3-point shots in, they'll be right back in this one.
Clever has not scored yet in this game, so that's definitely huge.
We have the refs talking to Weldy here.
I don't know if you heard Keyston Weldy was a coach for 10 years and refed, and he's definitely shown me the ins and outs of being a coach and then seeing what being a ref is like. It's definitely not easy.
Yeah, now he's the principal, so he can just sit back and watch the basketball team instead of worrying about him. There you go, both teams coming back out on the court to resume play.
Wolves kind of in a dry spell, Clever in a slump of their own. But Clever will have the inbound. Gets the ball in, sets up their offense. They're slow paced, but then when they take those shots, they're huge.
Here we go, Clever up and in.
Finally makes a shot 6 minutes into the third quarter.
The score is now 23-12. Wolves down by 11 yet again. Maverick to the inside. Simpkins misses that one over the rim. Rebound Clever. There you go, back outside. Inside Clever. And rebound Wolves, but a stoppage in play. It seems like the Wolves will get possession. Or no, they're going to shoot free throws.
So it's
24-12. Hager subbing in for Porter.
Porter's been playing a lot today.
Yeah, some notable players I have on my notes I haven't seen really at all during this varsity match is Tyson Porter and Sam Carpenter, both sophomores with, on the bench right now, but have really good depth. Here's
big shot from Pettigrew.
Wow, what a shot there!
It's gonna make it 15-25. Team may be saying, "Oh, hey, we're not in this," but Brody's definitely not. As there's some big defense there. Nathan's gonna get beat, but then Cooper's right there.
Here we go, back out.
We see some life in this Reed Spring team. Just under a minute left here for the Wolves.
Clever just playing slow here yet again. They're doubling number 5.
Hoping to make a mistake or force a timeout, and there's a timeout. 30-second timeout by Clever.
The Wolves
down by 10, but they definitely have
they have some momentum going.
Oh, for sure. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. After the third quarter, we will be going to Colin Haylick down on the court to get his thoughts as he watches it live. Both sides.
Got 47 seconds left in this third. If the Wolves want any chance to win this game, they're going to have to get back in it by the time the third quarter ends. They're down by 10. Don't know if that's relatively possible the way Clever's been playing the slow game.
I don't know, with that big shot from Brody, if we can get a couple big threes, we could be right back into it, Keeson. It's kind of odd being a high school basketball game with we're almost in the fourth quarter and it's 25-15. You know, that'd be a normal scoring game for a football game, you know.
They go inside 23, Simpkins covering. And that will be a trap. No, I believe that'll be a foul on the Wolves. Yep. Clever will inbound and retain possession here, up by 10.
That was Brody's first foul, fourth team foul.
Just over 35 left in the third. Clever just looking to take the time off the clock. Out to 5, way over to the other side of the court. Pass back out.
Reed Spring playing physical, heavy defense. Nathan's got to be careful, but yep, cross court. There you go, back court. All right.
Is their coach?
Sean Price is not happy. The old Reed Spring assistant coach. He's definitely not happy about that call. Wanted the foul, didn't get it.
Bowler with the ball, he's trying to drive inside. Back out to Mitchell.
There's Brody. It looked like he was going to take a shot, but he thought Jace was going to pop back out, but he didn't. Jace was ducking to the hole. There's 7 seconds left. Clever gets the ball back.
Let's see how aggressive they want to play this. Try and get some points before the quarter ends.
Oh, they definitely will. Yeah, we can see Sean Price. He definitely looks
He's fuming at his boys, and there's a shot that
There's
goes.
one. Bang! What a shot by Clever.
28-15.
Let's send it down to Colin Halick now. Colin, what are your thoughts on how the game has played so far today? For the analysis.
Yeah, sorry about the technical difficulties. It's working with such a small space like the gym. You get a lot of just a ton of stuff working back and forth, and we've been having problems with that all year. But Wolves down by 13 in the fourth quarter with 8 minutes left. They're gonna have to do something big here.
There you go, 8 minutes left. Reed Spring down by 13 now after that tremendous three-pointer by Clever. And the light is fading so far for the Wolves.
I wouldn't say that so far, Kingston. With a shooter like Brody who made a very crucial three, and there's a guy like Nathan who is just playing lights out defense. There's a foul on him. He's just getting a little bit too close to the defender. The defender ran into him, and that's gonna get called on you all day, every day.
That blocking foul on Mr. Mitchell. He's been playing physical defense all day.
That's only his first foul, though.
There you go, Mitchell trying again to get the ball, but that one goes out of bounds. Clever will keep possession. Away in the backcourt, trying to move it back up against Mitchell. I believe that's another foul on Mitchell.
It is.
So much physicality there. He might need to let off, seeing how many fouls he's been attracting.
That's only his second.
Go out to 5. Going down inside. Back out. Living on the 3-point line still.
Dumps it down low. Oh, and that's definitely a charge.
Porter doing a good job to sell that one, and the Wolves will take over possession.
So coming in for the Wolves. We'll have to see who that is coming down the court. There's Jaden Turner back in the game. He's subbed in for Cooper.
There you go. It's time to make a shot here for the Wolves. Out to Pettigrew.
That's Jace right there. There's Maverick.
Porter driving in. And I think
Yep, that's a charge.
charge.
That's going to get called. He had his feet pretty well set, and Maverick just jumped into him. Maverick's not going to be happy about that call, but that's just how it goes, unfortunately.
There you go, another full court press. Clever doing a good job to break it.
Desperation by the Wolves, but Clever's just moving the ball around and taking up as much time as they can to take a shot. And there's another foul.
Another one on Mitchell. That's his third. 3 more and he's out.
2 more and he's out. Only 5 fouls. Maverick's got 3 fouls as well. Both of them got to be very careful. officials timeout.
Empty possession there for Clever. So far, the game's been kind of slow, more than it was in the first half. Clever was just shooting lights out on the Wolves defense, but now the defense has held strong, but the offense for the Wolves still not able to kind of figure it out so far. What are your thoughts, Hayford?
I mean, we need a couple big threes here. They haven't been hitting most of the game, but we need to really get on our defense. Be careful with how many fouls we incur, because Mavericks got 3, so does Nathan.
Those are 2 of our key players that if they foul out, I don't know.
You know, I really don't know who's up next. That could be huge.
And another steal there, another turnover
Not even
by
a
the
steal.
Wolves.
That's just a bad pass there. Keyston, and there's Kamen coming in. Wolves got to be strong with the ball here.
Here you go, Clever going inside. I think that was an illegal screen on Clever, so Wolves get the ball back with just under 6 minutes left in the game.
Wolves still down by 13.
Pettigrew to pass it in near the bowling.
They'll look over time, so there's a next time. There's a bad pass, Shane not able to get it, but Kamen thankfully gets it. Maverick.
That got Kamen. Turner.
Oh,
pump
Jaden,
fake.
I should have dropped
Inside,
that.
that's Pettigrew, and fouled on the play. 2 shots coming up for Sir Pettigrew. Let's see if he can get him in.
Yeah, dropping these 2 free throws is huge. Will put us down only by 11.
That was up and good. Down by 12 now. The Wolves looking trying to get into this one.
Trying to make it a 2-3 record in the season.
That one goes off the back iron. The lead will stay at 12 here. Clever just standing there, letting time run out as they please. Now they're starting to double team him. Out 23, ill-advised pass, and that's going to go out of bounds. Wolves will take possession. Both offenses looking very sloppy so far in this fourth quarter. Here's Turner out for 3, no good. Rebound Pettigrew.
I'm not sure who that's going to be on.
Fouls on the Blue Jays, so Jay's gonna try and get the ball in quick and maybe take a 3 early.
Out to Porter. Porter driving inside, looking for anyone. Pettigrew gets it.
He was trying to find Jaden, but Jaden was cutting the basket. And an advised pass, and Clever gets it with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Bowden not able to come up with it. Out to number 5. Up to 1. He's going to drive in. Back out to 23. He's going to drive in too. It is up and good. The score is now 32-16. Wolves are down by a lot. And I believe that may be a foul on Clever. So Mitchell up to the line for 2 now.
Wolves down by 16 now. Hopefully they can 14. First one won't go. Maverick taps out. He's definitely had a rough game and didn't even have a bit of time to rest. Second one goes in, thankfully. So it's going to be 17-32 for the Wolves.
here though. Number 1 just toying with Mitchell right now. Now he's being double teamed. 3 being double teamed. Down inside the 23. Double team as well. That one's up, no good. Rebound, but a stoppage in play.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 shots for Clever.
23 able to get a foul there. Let's see if he can punch these 2 in. This one is up and no good off the back iron. School State 32-17. That one is up and good. Score now 33-17. Reed Springs still down by a lot. Only 3:30 left in the game.
Nathan's doesn't go up, but Vince gets the rebound and it goes in. I believe there was a foul on the play too.
So a chance for a +1 here for the Wolves. 3-point play. If Henry can get this one in. It's up and good. Reed Springs now 20 to Clever 33.
That's definitely good to see. Wolves only down by 13. 3 minutes and 19 seconds left.
Substitution Henry comes out. Full court press here for the Wolves. They're getting very desperate right now to try and get some points on the board.
They're going to have to be careful because they're going to keep fouling to try and stop this moving the ball around and wasting time.
They go out to number 5, Pettigrew playing very, very good defense. And I believe that was a travel of some sort.
Nope, that's a foul. 20 to 33, Wolves with 20, Clever with 33, trying to
Clever
extend that
currently
lead.
in the bonus now. Getting to shoot some free throws here. First one's up and good. 34-17. Clever's running away with the competition with just under 3 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, so that's going to be, with those 2 made free throws, that'll be 35 to 20 for the Wolves.
Here we go, Mitchell inside. That one's good. 22 now for Wolves with a chance for another 3-point play. Here we go, Mitchell up good.
That's 23 to 35 for the Wolves.
Clever breaking the full court press. One getting double teamed, just a desperation pass. That'll be travel. No, I think they call it timeout beforehand.
Yeah, smart play by Clever to try not to get a travel or a foul called.
So Wolves now down by 12 with 2:30 left. Hey, for any chance you give them to come back and possibly force overtime or maybe even win the game?
I mean, I always say don't count out the Wolves. You know, I don't know, we gotta kick it into high gear with our 3-pointers. They just haven't been falling, and that's no fault of our own. It's not happening. It may not be our game, but I would say don't count us out. We're always gonna fight to the bitter end, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, hopefully the Wolves can get back into this one. Clever though with a decisive lead and could maybe get their first win of the season here. in Reed Spring. Again, Reed Spring is currently 1-3. Clever's 0-4. So if Clever would win, Clever would be 1-4, and Reed Spring would also be 1-4. Now, if Reed Spring comes back,
It's going to be 2-3, and Clever would still be looking for their first win of the season.
So this is a big game for Clever more than it is the Wolves. So the Wolves just have to make sure that they don't let that happen. Here you go, out to 5. Good steal there by the Wolves. Porter has it, driving inside. Layup, no good.
Surprised there's not a foul on the play. Wow.
Turner almost took it away there.
Maverick took a big tumble there at the end.
Clever moving around the ball pretty well. Going to the inside, that's 23.
Oh, and there's a block.
Ooh, blocking foul.
Maverick's not happy about that. He thinks his feet were set, but there's going to be number 23.
Another chance for free throws here coming up.
Caleb Butts, number 23, the 6'2 junior. Shoot two here.
Ref is asking for the ball back, it looks like.
Oh, it's just one shot. Okay, yeah. So Maverick has 4 fouls. Next one he gets, he's done. There's Vince coming in for Cooper.
Here we go. Pettigrew taking the ball down court, trying to find anything.
Jaden able to weave and bobble. Gets a score. Clever now 38. Wolves 25.
Wolves looking to get back into this one.
Yeah, they may be down, but they're not out.
1:52 left in the game. Obviously, Reed Spring still down by 13 with this little time left in the game. I don't know if there's any way that they can come back at this point. I think right now they're playing for pride on that side of the court.
I don't know. I'm not going to speak to the way if they're playing for pride or they're playing for the game. You know, they're definitely not giving up. That's all I'll say for sure. They're definitely fighting to the bitter end.
Clever has just played a phenomenal game, both offensively and defensively. Has held this Wolves offense to just 25, while also scoring 38 of their own. Obviously, the Wolves have had some weaknesses, but very big credit to Clever for getting this big of a lead against the Wolves team. I said earlier, you know, whoever gets the bigger lead first to start out the game will have the best chance of winning the game, and Clever did just that tonight. There you go, full court press for the Wolves.
Ooh, it's stolen by Jaden.
By Turner. Turner looking for anyone, out to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to drive in. That's up. No good.
There's a foul on the play. That's going to be for 2.
Mitchell trying to get the score to 27 now.
Trying to make it an 11-point game here. Wolves aren't giving up.
Mitchell's first one's up and no good. Off the back iron. Not get it in. Chance for 26 now.
Oh,
no good that time either, but Jade Turner with the rebound. He goes up.
And there's another
good.
foul. There's going to be 2 shots right there.
Took off around 5 seconds off the clock. And now another chance for 27. Try and make it an 11-point game. Turner's been pretty good with free throws over the course of the beginning of the season. That one just can't get in. Turner with a chance for 26. That one's in. 26 now on the scoreboard for the Wolves.
Down by 12. Still a 4-possession game, but Nathan's not giving up. There he is.
That one's up, no good.
Doesn't make it, but there's
Rebound
Brody right
Wolves.
there again. And
Up again,
no
no
foul
good.
on the play.
Rebound, Clever. Clever player getting quadruple team, and there's a travel. Wolves will take over possession.
Yeah, 26-38. Wolves down by 12. They're fighting.
There's been 4 possession flips in a matter of 10 seconds.
But the big thing is the Wolves haven't capitalized. They still stuck it at 26. There was 2 times that they could have gotten 2 layups and they missed both. And that's huge.
Here you go, Turner going inside. Porter driving again. Mitchell up for 3. Bang!
Now it's 38-29, and the Wolves are going to be playing. Oh, Nathan almost stole it. Oh, there's spin moves galore. Clever just trying
doing
to
a really good job to keep the ball in their hands so far.
Less than a minute left. They got to call a foul here soon. Oh, and that's blatant. You got to be careful we didn't get a
little bit of a technical
flagrant. I don't know, but it's a regular common foul for number 5. We got number 5 Mendenhall, a 6'1" senior.
Yeah, so when I mentioned earlier to have a big impact, and so far he has had that. This one is up, no good. He missed that one. A chance to extend the lead, cannot get it. Reese Spring down by 9 with 51 seconds left.
Definitely, it's not going to be easy, but definitely not impossible here for the Wolves. That's going to make it a lot harder, making it a 4-possession game, however you split it.
There you go, Turner going inside. Cannot get
No
it.
foul on the play. Turner's going up again. There's a foul, finally. It's going to be 2 shots with 41 seconds even for the Wolves.
Oh, man. Turner with a chance to cut the lead down to 8. Free throws.
This will be huge.
Missed his first one just last time he tried this. And couldn't get it again. Can he get his second one up and good? Cannot. Rebound, Clever.
Wolves still fighting, but Clever gets it across and
that one's up and good. Pristine passing for Clever. 35 seconds left. Clever now has 41 on the game. This one may just be outreach. Clever up by 12 now. Still a 4-possession game, but with 35 seconds left on the clock, you have to wonder, do the Wolves have enough time?
I don't know. That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about what's going on right here. Coach Sean Price, the head coach for Clever, called the timeout. Oh, and then our JV coach, Coach Shear, said no, you have to call it. He definitely called one. So then, and then looks like one of their coaches was getting a little angry at that, so had to reel him back in. But here, Clever, it will count. So they did call a timeout.
Yeah, Price used to be a assistant coach for the Wolves back in the day, and now
Barry Yoakum 4 or 5 years ago, maybe.
Now he's back where he started, and looks to be in the driver's seat right now. 41-29.
Yeah, he's been a journeyman. He's coached here. He's coached at Billings. He's coached at Miller. So I mean, he's at Clever here in his first season, trying to flip over a team that only had a total of 7 wins in the past 2 seasons combined. Last year and the year before last. Lots of work to be done, but they're definitely showing that they're getting that work put in for sure.
Very long timeout break here. Clever firmly in the driver's seat, and the Wolves will have possession. See what they can do here. Oh no, they're shooting for free throws.
Clever here to shoot.
Oh, and the first one's not good. Second one doesn't go in either. Vince passes it off to Nathan. Nathan's going to take it down. Trying to find somebody open. Clever's playing hard defense.
That was up, no good. Clever with the rebound.
And there's a foul on the play. So Clever's going to come down, have 2 shots here because they're in double bonus. So
that one is up and good.
make it 40-29. Now it'll be 41-29 here for Clever Bluejays. Wolves still fighting hard. Down by 12. Maverick, there's a shot, doesn't go.
No good.
And it's going to be Clever's ball with 13.6 left. They're going to send in Brody and Cooper. Yeah, and Clever's just going to pass the ball away. Oh, and Brody stole it with 5 seconds left. There's going to be a buzzer beater, maybe.
Here we go. Pettigrew up and no good. That's going to be the end of this game. Your Wolves 29, Clever 41. Final score.
That was a rough one.
Yeah, Clever just obviously the better team tonight. The Wolves just could not stop making crucial mistakes on offense.
Yeah, Clever got out to a hot start early. Wolves were playing behind the whole time. Weren't able to ever get that score back. But